And we're back to another episode of Let's Play PC Building Simulator IT Expansion. I'm your host, RPG Guy. Let's get to work, because it's not going to get done unless I do it myself. All right. You free to fix up my desktop at some point. It's probably obvious to you, but basically I need a new CPU because mine died. We're having a service next Wednesday if you care to attend, okay? While you're fixing things, if I didn't ask you to run Clean It Pro, I'd never give myself. There's one other thing. I used to like Bamboozled HR. Get it working again for old time's sake, please. Gotta go. Bye. So Bamboozled, get it working, and Clean It Pro. And then we need a new CPU. So this one's not super crazy, but new CPU, replace the CPU. Unless we have it on us, we're gonna have to Ryzen 9 5900. Hoi. Hoi. 5900X, is that what that is? Yes, it is. So we can't turn this on because we know it's not going to work. It won't boot. Need fix. For my desktop, maybe, like, I'm not too happy about my graphics card vanishing overnight. I assume you could replace it, but still. Next, 16 gigs would be a good start for RAM, as far as RAM goes. Oh, and this is the last thing, I swear. I work on a lot of files, so I'll need at least 2,256 gigabytes of storage. Thank you. Oh, and, okay, this isn't really required or anything, but I'd really much like you to install Sellout as well. Next, the floor where I kept it is quite dusty, so it might have got to say, oh, last thing, I swear, run Clean It, please. Thanks in advance. I might stop reading these if they don't have notes, because that probably means, I'm not read out loud, because it probably means it's just filler. So there's 256 in here, so he just needs a 2 terabyte drive, which is weird because he kind of has one. He doesn't have 2 terabytes though, so storage, skadoosh. We'll just grab a 2 TB and be done. And what else did he need? 16 gigs of RAM and his vanished graphics card, which could be anything. So 16 gigs of memory, 8 gig 3200 Viper. I believe it's this one. Yep. Okay, and then he needs a video card, and he didn't say what. So there must be something to help me out here. Sell out, Clean It, and nothing. So he just needs Sell Out, and we need to run Clean It. So any video card, I guess, would be fine. So, and his budget's pretty high, so this is a good chance for us to get rid of something that's new. So, get rid of this so we can get our money back on this. And let's run the stuff he wants. I know normally I said I'd keep a lot of that at the end, but I think it's better to just do some of it now. We'll bounce back and forth between this till I feel what is best, but like I said, a lot of these jobs now are just busy jobs. They're not story related. And the ones that are story related, we're going to keep focusing on, because these don't seem to be story related, even though I think we saw one repeater, but I'm not sure if that's just because the situation. And I think a lot of it too is because we get the jobs done literally the same day. So we're running into some issues with like being able to turn stuff in very quickly. And I think that's what's really causing this. And we'll get this flash stick out of here. So he wants us to run Clean It and have Sellout. And we'll remove Clean It once we've cleaned it. We'll leave it undone like that until we get the memory and the storage in there. Worst case, I could actually take out this little 500 gigabyte drive. So I might do that when we get to the next big sell-off, because we really don't have much to build, I guess. That's not true. We have some power supplies, plenty of storage, plenty of graphics cards, really. Some of them are trash. Memory's good. Motherboards, we're not hurting for motherboards, but we could start building some of the big rigs that we have, because we got a bunch of 2080s, and then we might have these two 1080s that could be SLI'd together. So we do have some promise for a big build coming up, so we might want to look into that. All right, Nigel, are you free to help with my PC? My PC isn't working. I just really need your help. So fingers crossed you can figure out what happened. Oh, and the one last thing. I'm not sure how, but my RAM got damaged. That about covers it as far as important stuff, I think. And if you have the time, data mine isn't needed anymore. Oh, and one last thing. I like using flipside too, so that would be nice to have hugs. Okay, so data mine flipside. Take off data mine, put on flipside. And he just needs a diagnostics done on his memory, which is that, and we're sitting on some memory, so as far as I'm concerned, we actually have it right here. Fucking A. Okay, so he wants us to run data mine, take off data mine and add flipside. We still don't know if there's... No, that was it. Remove data mine, add flipside. All right. Anything else? This one's done. We can get it out of here. And now the story. I assume you saw the email from the CocoonSoft legal team. They told me I have to wipe my disk drive for security reasons, so I took it out and wiped it down with plenty of soap and water, but it doesn't work. But now it doesn't work. Sure, that's not supposed to happen. Could you replace it, please? I don't know what Hiram was doing with my computer, but it's terribly dusty now. Perhaps you could find time to give it a dust. Since I don't have a job at CocoonSoft anymore, and I never had a job here at Irritech, I suppose this is goodbye. I'm not sure what I'll do now, but I hope I'll be able to find something soon. Do they still post job advertisements in the paper? I shall have to find my school certificates. Oh, poor guy. He really was an old, confused man. No. Oh, I feel bad for him. No, I don't. What am I saying? Install a hard drive. It's $30. You know what I said earlier? I'm gonna do it. It needs 2256. Meaning he doesn't need that no more. Make sure it boots. That'd be weird if that was where the software was being stored. $21. There you go, brother. You're all squared away. This old computer has somehow returned. Piece of shit that it's always been. Oh, no operating system. Well, we can fix that. Well, maybe they'll let him stick around. I kind of feel bad for the guy. Okay. There you go, brother. You're all squared away. I don't think we ever overspent on him. Okay, now we have Guy Vera. I've been watching you and I feel sure you are a friend of the people. I cannot risk seeing you in person, but I want you to come by my office. Install Bamboozle HR and Mugshot CC on my computer. Tell no one. I'll also need you to check for viruses. We must be careful. When this is done, I am sure I can trust you. When I'm sure I can trust you, I'll tell you more. Hasta luego. Okay, my friend. Your secrets are not safe with me, senor. You see, for I am the fungi, and I am free! Free! Hey, look at this. It looks like something we would have built. Check for viruses. And put on Bamboozle and Mugshot. We'll make sure they're running. We'll put them on first, and then we'll figure the rest out from there. Bamboozle, mugshot. $700. Oh, I forgot to put the antivirus. $700. This seems kind of wonky. It says installed and working too, and it doesn't mean that it'll be working. We'll put well, let's see. Did it count? No. So clearly we don't. There's something wrong. Will it run? Okay. So at least we know this much for sure. Now, could it be something that we just write in there? We'll find out. In due course, of course. Let's do this first. We'll have to check out Mugshot and Bamboozled. I know Bamboozled doesn't require much. An i5 6600. He's got a 6300 in there. And then Mugshot. That's going to be the one in question more so than anything else. And he doesn't even have close to that, but it's a 6600. Let's see what we got on us. So we at least have a 6600. We're in the clear. Or something close to it. 7700. No. 6700. That in there. So much. We're done. That's what I likes to see, y'all. That's what I likes to see. In and out. In and out. That's what hardcore fucking's all about. I'm a monster. Okay, this guy's good to go. And we made about $647, something goofy like that. All right, he's squared away. Gotta love when you just have the part you need. And maybe if we do get to the end, we'll take all the parts that we have and build stuff cool with it. Okay. These guys are done, right? Yeah. All right, so now we can buy the hardware that's kind of patiently waiting for us here. And we'll knock these out. Storage. I know he's storage. And the 16 gigabytes of memory. I believe we did everything else. Yeah, it's got sellout. Should be good for 1,000 shekels out of the 2920. We're gonna make money off these. That's how you also can kind of tell they're, you know, you don't need to do a lot. And we got to do the stuff requested here because he didn't have the working processor. So what did you need? Clean it. Bamboozled. From that, I can't believe we're going to have these done in a record, back-spinning record of 14 minutes. Well, probably not, because it'll be the 15 minutes with the removal of this. All right, it's done. Yeah, it might be a record right there. 5 machines, I think, done in about 14 minutes. Because there's one that's away. Save just in case shenanigans come afoot. Wonderful job. Thanks. Sure. Victory! Thanks, bud. Just what I wanted. Yeah, some of the responses are pretty generated as well. $9. Splendid work. I only wish I was allowed to stay. Goodbye, my friend. When I saw what you had done, when I saw you had done everything I asked, my cheeks flowed with hot tears. Muchas gracias. Muchas gracias. Now I am certain I can trust you. I will tell you why I need your help. I am planning a revolution. Oh boy. Maybe this will be the end of the company. We'll finally be free. Alright, let's make it a brand new day. Doobity-doobity-doobity-doo-doo. Oh, what do we got? Oh boy, revolution. Comrades, the time has come to rise up and be counted. We hereby declare our intent to overthrow the leadership of this corrupt and rotten company. Starting tomorrow, all workers will down their tools until our demands are met. Today's date will be known as Liberation Day, a holiday for all. All employees will be paid equally regardless of position. I may also need to claim some organizational expenses. RTLs will step down immediately, relinquishing company control to an elected representative. The lunch menu will include the option of to have both peas and baked beans rather than the current bourgeoisie insistence that we choose one and forfeit the other. Oh, so they get both. We already have a powerful ally in the IT department. We need only for everyone to rise up and say in one voice, enough! We will overthrow Ira and his cronies. We will tear down these partitions and march hand in hand through the corridors. We will topple the vending machines and distribute their brightly colored bounty among the people. The time is now. Viva la revolution! Guy Vara. Thank you. I'm here all week. Welcome, Mr. Travati. Hi all. Apologies for the company-wide email, but just wanted to let everyone know Irritech has just made a new hire. Introducing Calogero Travati, our new head of customer technical support. Some of you may have seen him around the office already. I won't go into the details, but we were very impressed by his loyalty and dedication. Welcome to the Irritech family, Calogero. Hear him or not? Oh, yay. Good for him. Okay, so I'm not going to read these anymore because these look like they're just jobs. None of these are repeat people. And if they are, I can't remember any of them. So let's just take a look here. So they want Mugshot Capital. And it looks like they want us to clean it. Run bite back. Viruses. Okay, so pretty much just a software setup here. So let's take Ren's rig. Let's blast this thing out while booting it up. And then we'll start uninstalling Mugshot Capital, running pretty much all the software that he asked. Once we get this blown out here. So it looks like it's a not fast hard drive here, so it's just going to be a time consumption dealy, as usual. Okay, so all cleaned out. Run. Okay, so we can actually just go over here and use these for these projects. Uninstall Mugshot CC. Uninstall Capital. And he wants us to. We cleaned it. Run bite back and check for prawn. So run that. And we'll remove Mugshot, CC, and Capital. After we run this, and run, I think it was bite back. Bite back, yeah. Clean that. Remove this guy. Mugshot CC, Capital, and Bite Back. This one's done, y'all. Not gonna get a lot of money for it, but at least it's done. Alright. I'm not gonna collect on these right away, but they're done. So if we want to do these in order, Duncan is a build. Sion Duncan. Okay, diagnose and fix. So he's a build. Right here. Oh, I thought he was somewhere else. So diagnose and fix. It's not booting up. We'll start with the power supply. It's a 850. We'll check out what else is in his machine, because if they'll accept a lesser power supply, more power to us. Okay, it's not the power supply. It's the motherboard. MPG Z390 Gaming Edge. Okay. MPG. $390. All right. Fortunately, we got to take all this all out. The only other thing it could be is the motherboard. Since we know this is not it, we're going to put this back on. I don't know if this is all going to be under his part. It's not. Great. So I almost want to just buy this now because of the situation here. Because this situation is going to suck. To remember what we had in this machine. Yeah. Now, theoretically, we have a bunch of motherboards on us. It is a coffee lake. Z390 Gaming Edge. Don't think we have a 390. We might have Z390 Tomahawk. Take the Tomahawk. Okay, we're gonna go through all of this and only to find out it won't do it. Not sure I like the sound of this. If this doesn't work, we will give up on this technique. I know you can probably hear me spinning that thing hard just to get through. Why is it putting new shit on there? Did I not put the right thing on? Oh, that's broken. Hey, look at that. Okay, what else did they want? Sell out. And installed cookbooks. So, sell out. Unless I put the wrong drive in there. Pretty sure I didn't. Oh shit, I think I know what's wrong. New motherboard, meaning it didn't boot to the right thing. Did it? Oh boy. Yeah, no cookbook. And he wants sellout. Let's actually see what happens if we leave it on that other drive. Right, so we wanted sellout, no cookbook. Well, we did it. It feels so weird doing it this way sometimes. Got some ideas for an upgrade, for upgrading this PC. Just make sure my storage space is at least 560. Thanks. By upgrading, I'd love if you could run Clean It Pro as well. Lastly, I used to like data mine. Get it working again for old time's sake. Okay. So like I said, because these are clearly fillers, I'm just running the dealies here. Okay, clearly if I even want a chance of running this. What did he want? A storage of at least 560. I'm sure we can oblige. Yeah, 560, that's not enough, so plippity plop. May have to make sure it boots to that too, I think. Well, just at storage, so if he doesn't want anything else, I can live with that. Oh, it's already in there. Data mine and run Clean It. Okay, and actually it makes sense, so not to do that. So data mine. Oh man, it's kind of nice not having to read as much, and I'm a little more. You can tell I'm a little bit more relaxed. So I'm glad I'm not reading these anymore. If something does seem off or ajar, so be it. But it seems like it's randomly generated stuff, as far as I can tell. Which is why I'm doing it this way. And we got to build, so we're gonna have to buy some stuff anywho. We might want to start looking at some builds to sell, but I mean, I'm waiting till we get much further. I also want to see if we can get some stuff from Biteback. Or from the recycler, because it really is working out for these rigs that I could just do this and be done. So I'm kind of enjoying that element of it. Which, yeah, I could have done that in the past, but then I wouldn't have, fuck you money of $163,000 as far as I'm concerned. Okay, so let's see numbnuts here. Edward Bell. Can you build me a desktop computer? Okay, this is mostly used for World of Warcraft. I'm surprised you're allowed to use that. Flipside installed and running somehow. Can play World of Warcraft rec spec. Okay, simple enough. Haven't seen this request in a while. Who would want World of Warcraft anymore anyway? 6500. R9 2900. We have no cases, so... All right, 2 gigs. Wow. R9 290. So what? This computer we're sitting on almost does it. 6500. What do we have for processors of that type? We have 77. 6500 right there. Okay, and I believe it's a Skylake. So we probably need a motherboard. 6500. Yeah. So we'll need a Skylake board. We have memory. That little 4 gig we can put in. I'm sure we have a graphics card, but these are all pretty strong. What's our budget? Fuck yeah, man. We'll just put in, but we'll buy a cheap card. The R9 290. Oh, but it's got to run whatever he wants too. So yeah. It should. Flip side doesn't require that much. So we'll double check too. But flip side. RX 470. Yeah. So we'll do that. RX 470 4 gig. RX 470 4 gig or 8 gig. Well, may as well take the 8 gig. Boom. It needs 4 gig of memory, which we have. And the CPU. So here's what we need. We have that. So Skylake. The memory. We've got storage that's cheap. We're sitting on a power supply that's really crappy. We just really need a case at this point. So, case. We'll use this guy because it's been working out for us. Same day delivery. And let's just see if we can do it for what it's worth. This will be funny if this works. Motherboard should. Don't even know what the wattage of the board is. Maybe they don't apply it anymore? Something's wrong. Maybe, or it just has to boot up. And put World of Warcraft. No, it just has to be fitted to play. What was the other thing he wanted? And I have a feeling I didn't meet some requirement somewhere. R9 290. Is that actually better than what I have? It might be. I think it is. $295. Yeah, it is better. Okay. Whoops. Whoops. But we do have a shitty card. Now, I would normally say we don't need to benchmark this, but we might have to. 275 wattage. Oh god, that's only a 250 power supply. Yeah, that's not gonna work. This is so it actually worked out. We have a really crappy card for a really crappy whatever. Yeah, the 250 is not gonna do it. We're gonna have to build something so trashy to run that. It's gonna be quite the mission. Oop. We wanted something else, so we'll get that in there too. Flip side. Okay, this one's done. All right, so the one we do need to read, Guy Vera, Calamity. It seems that in the heat of passion of our recent revolutionary meeting, someone spilled tequila all over my computer. Que lastima. Or que estima. I estima. Could you please take a look and find out what's wrong? And perhaps you could install some red lighting to signal our dedication to the cause. Before the tequila incident, I designed a poster depicting several brave colleagues storming the executive bathroom. Stirring stuff, no? Fortunately, no one will benefit from its inspired message because the printer isn't working. Can you fix it? I've been so inspired by the spirit of revolution, I could have designed a dozen posters, but I found I was running out of RAM. Perhaps you can ensure that my PC has at least 16 gigabytes. So 16 gigabytes. So we got to diagnose it. We don't really know what's wrong. So let's go offsite, diagnose it, make sure there's 16 gigs of RAM, fix the stupid printer, and be good here. Okay. All right. What the hell, dude? It does not boot. So he has a 450 PSU. So we can almost put anything in here, and if it works, it works. As long as it's the power supply, which it is. The 250 is not going to be enough to run that, so put that in there. Though, to be fair, yeah, we'll put that in there. He wants 2 lighted thingies that are red. So he needs... That fixed it. Okay, so we need 16 gigs of RAM. And, that's broken. Oh, that's not. So, like I said from before, guys, if we can make a quick buck, we shall make it. The negative here is that if I take... Okay. If I don't buy new memory, I won't have enough... Well, hold on here. Anything that's RGB, or red. Here's RGB. It will fit. I know some of you are like, why are you doing it like this? Again, it's just less stuff I have to buy, and I'm min-maxing with the parts that I'm acquiring here. This is art. Ooh, I don't know if this is RGB. Okay, this may not work the way I thought it would. Well, we'll try this anyway. Because the video card lights up, which it might, but I doubt. Like I said, one less thing. If not, I'm wasting time. Then we'll just buy 2 more of those cheap sticks. I'm not gonna waste good stuff if I can't get it. Oh yeah. Let's see. Well, they're both red. So that should work. And what did it cost me? $210. 218. Cool. Let's skedaddle. Fix the printer. All right. Let's make a save because we've kind of done everything that we can do. Let's collect. Once again, you have proven yourself to be a true friend of the Revolution. You will be rewarded when the time comes, and it will not be long now, comrade. Oh boy. Oh no. Holy shnikes. Okay, let's see which ones of these we screwed up. Nothing there. That's all I needed. Thank you. And we made $3,700 off that. Oh my goodness. Oh, we do. Why do we all have to wear these ridiculous ties? And I'm not going to read these. These are pretty run-of-the-mill. We're just making sure that we get full credit for everything to not ruin our pristine record. So yeah, there's another one down. Let's make it, you know, as per usual, a brand new day. Now, I haven't seen anything from the bargain dude. Usually he has something for us on Monday, or was it Friday? We'll see. Yeah, he hasn't had anything for us for a while. Victory. Yesterday afternoon, we gathered together and stormed the offices of Ira T. Ulster. El Burrow led the charge, and we followed behind, our faces alight with passion and hope. But inside we found it empty. Then El Burrow turned to us and removed his mask to reveal the face of Ira T. Ulster. He had supported our cause from the very start, eager to overthrow himself in the name of solidarity. He took me aside and told me how proud he was of my commitment and zeal. How could I not be inspired by his words? As for our demands, we have reached a compromise. Yes, now everyone has the right to have both peas and beans at lunch. The other demands were less important. In addition, our great leader has appointed me to a new post. I am now in charge of all hygiene facilities. Never again will management restrooms overflow with liquid soap and quality paper, while lower levels are forced to beg for single-ply equality for all. I will never forget your service, comrade, and hope you will accept a small token of my appreciation. Viva la Revolution! Guy Vara. Thanks, Guy. I still despise you. Thank you for your introduction. Thank you for the introduction, Hiram. I am pleased as punch to be your new head of customer technical support. If there's anything I've learned recently is that all computers are simple as so long as you wash them regularly. Now, who do I email about getting a new keyboard? This one has been stuck on caps locks for ages. Well, that would help him, I'm sure. And we get this decor, and we get a pickle. Is it Pickle Rick? Pickle Rick. Pickle Rick, you going right here, Pickle Rick. That is totally Pickle Rick. I mean, come on. Give it. And look at this. Ira's here. So, we might be getting closer to end game here, because these are all just regular jobs again. And then the Ira T. Elster job is here. So anyway, I want to thank you guys for stopping by. As per usual, like, comment, subscribe, all the good stuff. Check out my Twitch channel, twitch.tv/studios for more live gaming action, because one, we're going to come back. Yeah, we'll be working on that Ira T. Elster job. Plus these guys, because, god damn it, I just can't seem to get a break. So thanks for stopping by, guys. We'll see you.